Hello, good evening. Happy January 21st. And happy birthday if this is indeed your birthday. My cat came to say hi. She's demanding my attention right now, so I thought I could do both at the same time. We'll see. So, we're going to be getting into today the secret language of birthdays, your complete personology guide for each day of the year. If I should push that up a little bit. And so, yeah, this book is by Gary Goldschneider and Joost Elfers. And let's learn a bit about the personology of this day, the planets, the stars, the tarot, the health, and even a list of people born on this day. So, January 21st is called the Day of the Frontrunner. Month January, day 21. Your sign is 0 to 2 degrees Aquarius. You are a Capricorn and Aquarius cusp sun sign, and you're a fixed air sign. Hey, Deanne, welcome in. Good to see you. Hey, that way. Happy Sunday, y'all. If you happen to see my cat's head popping up, that's what it is. It's low over here, but sometimes I see it in frame. Okay, so those born on January 21 are headed for the top, and when they reach it, they usually know how to stay there. Until those born on this day realize just how ambitious they truly are, they may suffer a great deal of unexplained frustration. January 21 people are tough individuals with lots of drive, but also have an easier, pleasure-loving side, which can come to dominate their time and energy if they lose direction. The most successful people born on this day are able to integrate these two sides of their personality. However, many January 21 people swing like a pendulum from a more relaxed to intense state and back again, seemingly unable affect a synthesis of the two. I think there's supposed to be an extra word in there. Seemingly unable to affect a synthesis of the two. Sooner or later, a desire to lead the pack emerges in January 21 people. If they do succeed in reaching the top in their chosen field, relinquishing such a position may indeed be difficult for them. Competing interests, poor health, advancing age, even unhappiness with the work itself may not dislodge them, If they are brought down from their perch, it is most often due to their pleasure-loving side, which can dull their competitive edge. Most January 21 people are not cut out to be leaders in the long haul, having neither the ruthlessness nor innate authoritative sense generally required. Careers where they may strive to be the best through improvement of their talents and skills are thus preferable to careers within a highly politicized or hierarchical structure. January 21 people have a large measure of star quality that attracts others to them. They are often not only trendsetters at work, but also in their social circle. They have a knack when it comes to handling people, and are highly persuasive when offering their views or making suggestions. Those born on this day who occupy a high place in society usually have the common touch and therefore mix well with people from all walks of life. Their exciting, colorful, active, and passionate nature makes for an undeniably attractive sexuality. Heartbreakers of a kind, they can sometimes hurt others by being too caring, when it would be better just to say goodbye. Most often, however, friends and lovers are happy to have known them, even for a short period. As January 21 people enrich the lives of those they spend time with. For all of the public pizzazz, January 21 people are somewhat retiring, rarely liking to mix their public and private lives. They normally have a home or hidden retreat where entrance is granted to but a privileged few. Perhaps their greatest problem lies in making up their minds what it is they really want from life. Until they do so, they will, like fireflies, disappear and reappear from one spot to the next. That's a cool way to say it. Hey, everyone. Good to see you, Creatrix and Kimba and Divine Spark. Oh, that's good to see you. Welcome in. Okay, so numbers and planets. Those born on the 21st of the month are ruled by the number 3, 2 plus 1 equaling 3, and by the expansive planet Jupiter. Those ruled by the number 3 are often ambitious, somewhat dictatorial, although the former, and not the latter trait, holds true for January 21 people. The number 21 has marked associations with physical beauty, particularly for women, but this can be true of January 21 men as well. Jupiterian influences lend an expansive attitude toward the world, and the added power of vitality of Uranus, as Aquarius's ruler, lends practical ability and the vision necessary to get big projects on the rails. Nice. Tarot. The 21st card of the This is the... Oh, I just had a panic attack. I thought I was reading the wrong day. Okay. Okay, the 21st card of the Major Arcana is the World, which depicts a goddess running with energy-giving rods in her hands. She surmounts the world and displays the truth. She has unlimited power. This card symbolizes all that is unattainable on the earthly plane. Although reward and integrity are assured, traditionally, the card can also indicate monumental obstacles and setbacks of fortune, as well as negative traits of distraction and self-pity. In health, those born on January 21 are generally open to suggestions for improving their health. In particular, sensuous activities such as massage are attractive to them. Their physical side takes quite naturally to exercise, as long as not too much discomfort is involved. Also, in the areas of food, January 21 people are open to suggestions about eating in a more healthy fashion. Sexual expression on a regular basis and being admired for their physical attributes are both very important to January 21 people. Health may be the area in which an important connection between their ambition and their love of repose and sensuality can be affected. Partners should be sought who are able to share their lifestyle as much as possible. Reinforcement from a loving mate keeps January 21 people on track. Advice. Expect the very best from yourself. Beware of a tendency to drift. Keep moving with a purpose. Don't hold on too long or relinquish your freedom. The meditation of the day is the capacity to be centered where you are at the moment and yet prepared to move on if necessary can be acquired with practice. It's an awesome meditation. So, if you were born on this day, your strengths could be that you are attractive, colorful, and open, and your weaknesses could be that you are indecisive, pleasure-bound, or hurtful. Okay, so we go now to those born on this day. Jack Nicklaus, a golf champion, all-time leader in tournament wins, PGA golfer of century. Ooh, itch. Excuse me. Placido Domingo, a Spanish opera and concert tenor. Ethan Allen, a Revolutionary War soldier, leader of Green Mountain Boys. Stonewall Jackson, Confederate general. Mexican War veteran, gained reputation at Bull Run, killed by friendly fire at age 41. John Charles Fremont, a U.S. general, explorer, and mapped Oregon Trail, first U.S. California senator. Gina Davis, film actress. Her name is spelled Geena. Richie Havens, folk singer, songwriter, guitarist. Christian Dior, fashion designer. Cristobal Balenciaga, Spanish fashion designer. Igor Moziev, a Russian choreographer and dance company founder. Paul Schofield, British stage and film actor. Telly Savalas, a film and TV actor in Kojak. Roger Baldwin, ACLU social activist. Mac Davis, country western singer. Harry Schoaf, a NASA executive. Oscar II, Norwegian Swedish king. Harriet Becker, a Norwegian impressionist painter. Clive Donner, a British stage and TV film director of What's New, Pussycat? He was a producer. Rudy Blesch, a jazz writer, record producer, and broadcaster. Moritz von Schwind, a German romantic painter, illustrator, woodcarver, and etcher. Juicy. Well, that's all we got for this day on this book. This guy, Placido Domingo, I don't know if I said his name right. He's so handsome, though. He reminds me of somebody else, but not who I was thinking of. Okay. I guess, yeah, they said those born on the 21st have, like, natural beauty, right? Generally speaking. Oh, lastly, I'll tell you, too, born on this cusp, you are the cusp of mystery and imagination. So the day of the Frontrunner. Interesting. Okay, so let's get some energy for the day. I now welcome you to the Daily Oracle Poll. And today we're going to be getting cards from the Gratitude Oracle by Angela Hartfield. And the artwork is by Josephine Wall. We're going to get a Daily Crystal Inspiration card by Heather Askenazi. And we'll get a Super Attractor card by Gabrielle Bernstein. And artwork by Michaela Ezra. All right, I already did a little prayer over this, but we'll do another little prayer to get the energy of the day. Hey, Mr. Hugh, welcome in. All right, we're going to start with the Gratitude Oracle. My cat jumped down. She was like, you're not paying attention to me anymore. Off I go. Kojak, was that dog movie? Okay. For our best and highest good, please and thank you. One card out. Almost floated off, but not quite. Raw. Hey, this is the card on the front. Simplicity. Wow. 23 for 5. Changing. Tipping of balances. Sometimes involving discomfort, right? Maybe that would be easier if we're simple about it. Oh my gosh. The last 2 days, 3 cards flipped up, and that happened again today. And we'll take them all. Oh my gosh. Dudes, this card is so beautiful. 37 for stability. Oh, wow. Okay, so 5 right to the 10, the end of the cycle, and then 3 for your number of the day, open-minded. Simplicity, stability, open mind. Okay, I'm going to hold these up for you. Man, I just want you to look at like the negative space behind this tree, right? In the center card. Here we go. Here we go. Look at that. Whoa. I'm seeing it too, like a comic or something. Like it's like all showing me a glimpse into the stages to come, right? Okay, so Simplicity. That word, how does it make you feel? What do you feel when you think of that word, right? It's good to look at things as they are. Sometimes it's a lot more simple than we think. Sometimes we have, just thoughts that go and go and go and go. And there's a place for that, sure. But in my own experience, I find a little bit quieter of a mind to be more productive and a better place to be coming from. So this card is calling you to take a pause, realize, assess what's around you, what's going on in your head, and breathe. And not just breathe, but breathe in a sense of wonder and joy, and that this simplicity is being called, it's almost like from a childlike view of wonder into the world, that maybe there has been a sense of jading, or there could be like downtroddenness that you've felt recently. And this is calling you to just simplify your life, simplify your thoughts, simplify the reasons that things could be happening in your life the way they're happening. Because too, all this butterfly and moth energy here, it's a transformation, especially with the 5, the tipping of the scales. And she has these awesome horns, and like her hair looks like it's paint, and it's like a bunch of different muddled paint colors. We've got this moon energy, and it's like up against her heart, glowing. And then we see the fairies dancing inside it. Oh my goodness, it's gorgeous. I mean, that's also why I love oracle cards. They're so gorgeous. I also love oracle cards because they focus more on positive energy. But it's still balanced. I just mean tarot cards, they're mean. They're just more, they're meaner. But okay, so we're simplifying our thoughts. We're changing into a mode of childlike fancy, and we're seeing things from a different view. Because when we do that, and we're able to see things from a more simple place, and we are able to quiet our mind and simplify, also sometimes in a very physical way, just what's around you, what's this baggage that we're holding. Like when we keep extra things in our house, it's a reflection of what's happening on the inside of us. So go Marie Kondo your place, purge the things that you don't need, and simplify. That is the main calling from this, that the time to simplify is now. Maybe it's a good idea for you to get a jump on spring cleaning and do it while you can't be outside when it's also cold like this. Or you can be outside. I just don't choose to be outside as much. I still do. I prefer to look at it. It's so gorgeous out there, all the snow out my window. So simplify. And you can also rely on that fairy energy. It feels like it's calling you from your past. You've got so many blossoms and blooms on your head. Like the future is bright. And then, she's standing in this cosmic background with these twinkling stars. It's just, gorgeous energy, with this owl being like almost in the card, but also off the card. Like, hey, remember me? I'm your wisdom. We gotta calm down. We gotta simplify a little bit so we can get a little bit more direct and see the path clearly ahead, because it's going to lead to this stability in your life. H2OO, welcome everybody. Look at that. The moon is like it's like an earring. This is the seasons of life. Simplifying the seasons of life. Simplifying life. Oh my gosh. Holy shit. I never saw that in this card before. Look at this, you guys. I'm turning it upside down. I'm going to put it as close as I can to the camera. Do you see that in the fog down there? Can you see it's like a city landscape? Oh my gosh, like it could be castles. It could also be like a roller coaster there. Whoa. You come from such divinity. Like your imagination is so strong. That's what you're growing out of. I was always just so taken aback by these, these like angelic fairy-like faces in like the autumn and the winter. but you are coming from this. Okay, so yeah, it's like I do. It might be. I think it is a castle. It's certainly it's a castle. There's like viaducts in there. It's heralding me from this other card too. It's like it's giving me that childlike fantasy and the need to simplify. It's like if you're coming through this simplicity, your tree is growing so strong. And also we've got the masculine and feminine energies going on. The sun in the left side of this card is this cherub's eye shining forward, like what you see. And then the cherub on the feminine side is a little sliver of moon in her earring, and her hair is like the clouds. Wow. So you're deeply rooted in, like, there's so much creativity in you. And I'm wondering too, I guess I'll say this just because it came to me right now. It seems important to say, like, I wonder like what your past life energy and like your history with your family is. It almost seems like this royal energy from this castle too, even though I feel like that childlike vision and that castle energy. But castles were fortresses, dude. They were, you know, cold places, but they're places of protection. Wow, resting on your castle. What's growing up on this side of this tree too? There's like burls all over it. Burls are those like big knots in trees, like the middle of this. They make beautiful furniture out of them. It's like this really nice knotting energy in there. And it's the tie between the masculine and the feminine. It's like how they seep up together up this tree. Okay, so by simplifying your life, it's going to bring more stability for this 10 because we are changing over into a new cycle. So it's like dropping away the baggage, gaining the stability that we're seeking. We're relying on the masculine and the feminine, and this is through the changing of the seasons. It's process. We're also coming from this place of imagination and all of this, like also this solid castle energy, almost like a mist or fog at the bottom of this page. Looking to the stars of wisdom and the earthing of our heart and the root chakra, which is leading us to this open mind. 3 for your number, or for the number of the day, right? From 21. Open mind, childlike wonder, passion to move forward. This is like spring to me. I'm feeling the messages that spring is going to herald a whole new kind of life path for you. If you take the steps to really simplify and ground yourself in the stability that you're creating and learning to like slow your mind down. Wow. It's like the inner child. We've got, okay. So at the top of the secret languages of birthdays, we had that hair energy again. And we also have the hair energy in this card, which has been like the theme of January, rebirth and intuition, brand new beginnings. We've got worker bee energy. We've got this baby little chick here. So cute. More butterflies in here, blooming flowers, blossoms. There's a little vole right there. So cute. We have a different, I don't know, is that a pheasant or something up here with its wings outstretched? Bubbles catching light in different ways. Dragonflies. Oh my gosh, so much goodness coming your way. Wow. Okay, the evolution of the colors in this picture. Okay, so this simplifying. We're looking at more of the wisdom with the purples. Okay, then we move into stability, which is more of the like the yellows and the blues of communication and your solar plexus chakra here, which is like collaboration with others. And then we're moving directly into this beautiful reds and oranges, which is like the fire and passion to move forward. There's a really good cycle coming for you this year. Simplify, 5. Stability, 10. Open-minded, 3. Wow. You know, as much as I want to read about all of these cards, I want to, this feels like a longer game right here. We're going to start with simplify because that's going to be the stage that you're really working in right now. The stability is going to come after you simplify. And after that stability comes, your mind's going to be open to whole new worlds of creativity. It's just going to, you know, erupt through you. But when I say erupt through you too, it just seems like it like the way this beautiful cherub, this baby is looking down, it still be like a humble thing that happens. It'll be a genuine offering that you're bringing from, a place inside yourself that's sacred. Not afraid to play, but also like I get the sense that what is happening might even be like, wow, overwhelming for you. Okay, let's read a bit about this Simplify card. Okay, Simplify 23. Have you collected a lot of things for a lot of reasons? Some of the items you have accumulated may bring you comfort or remind you of a specific memory. You may have collected things that you had to go without during a leaner time. You may have piles or boxes of stuff that you don't have the time or energy to clear out. Simplifying and decluttering your environment has many benefits. As everything stores energy, having an excess can cause you to feel stressed out. Removing clutter from your environment clears out old energy. As you simplify, you may also find your anxiety leaves you. As you simplify your life, you will find that you have more time. You won't need to spend as much time cleaning, organizing, or looking for the stuff you have. You will have space to figure out where you want to focus your energy. Look at the items in your home or office and determine whether you use or need them. There are many methods you can use to simplify your life by reducing clutter. Eliminate the excess from your life using an approach that resonates with you. In the process of decluttering, you may find you feel more content. That's stability energy, right? You may discover you have more energy as your home feels more peaceful. Excuse me. As you declutter your environment, you open space for relationships and new interests. You will free up time and energy that can be shared with the people in your life. You might also realize you are more mindful and present in your life without all the distractions. An otherworldly fairy gazes at the moon, surrounded by playful sprites, stars, moths, and an owl. Fairies are known for being conservationists, taking care of nature and only using what is needed. Create a space in accord with what is needed now, letting the past go and trusting the future will be provided for you. Moths are nocturnal and rely on their inner knowing and intuition. A full moon is typically a time for releasing things that no longer serve you. The moon can shine its light on those items you may not be aware you are ready to release. Whoa. Your affirmation is, I am ready to simplify my life with appreciation and joy. Man, I feel like I really needed to hear this message today too. I'm so thankful about that. Every full moon, if I can find this, I'll read it to you. I do a little ritual where I write down all the things that I'm releasing. And then at the end of it, well, let me see if I can't find it. Sometimes it's difficult for me to find it in here. But I'd like to read it to you. Oh, I found it pretty fast this time. So this is a releasing ritual clause for the full moon, or otherwise. You can do this any day. But you'll use this at the end of any releasing ritual. And when you create a list like this, I normally start each sentence with I release. And then as I do it and I write these things down, each sentence, it could be, a novel if you want. You're the one in charge. There's no right or wrong answer. Anything that you feel like you need to release. They could be qualities that you feel like you possess. They could all the way down to people you feel that are, not serving your highest good anymore, or even thoughts or patterns that you want to release. But every time you write down, I release whatever it is. So let's say I release procrastination. I put that down every time. And so when I write that down, I then imagine that feeling of releasing it, and I revel in it and I feel it, because it's the feeling that's really important when you're doing something like this. All right. So you're welcome to use incense, stones, or oils to enhance your ritual. Once you've written all of these things down, I write this down. I demand that all bodies, programs, implants, thoughts, frequencies, vibrations, and patterns that are enabling and anchoring the energy I'm intending to release to leave me and my energy through all space, time, and dimension on every layer of my existence, you have no place here. I declare all these things to be so and in perfect alignment with my greatest and highest good. So it is. So then when it's a full moon and I do this, I write these things down. After I've gotten the paper completed, I will take it out under the full moon and I'll read everything again. And every time I read the sentence, I feel it. After I've read through the paper and I read the clause out loud, it's really empowering. I then burn the paper. I burn the paper and I let it go into the universe. And normally when I do it, I take a black candle with me because that's another energy of release. But you could just use a lighter or a candle or a match. But you're welcome to check that out. I found it helpful. Maybe you will too. Yeah, the simplifying. Plus, the full moon is right around the corner. It's on the 25th. I'm excited about that. Okay, now, next, let's get a crystal card, a crystal energy that can help us with this simplifying to get us to this feeling of stability and clarity and open-mindedness for the future. Please and thank you for our highest good. What crystal could we use to help guide us with this simplifying in our life and opening our mind? I feel stiff today. There we go. That was better. I'm going to get one more. Excellent. What stone could we work with? Hey, there it is. Oh, we got two. We'll take them both. Angelite or Angelite. Support is all around you. And then Bloodstone. Get up and get moving. Whoa, this is perfect. These stones could help you when it comes to simplifying, decluttering our mind and our actual physical space. Pacho, welcome in. Wow. Okay, so Angelite. Support is all around you, and Bloodstone. Get up, get moving. You know, I gotta read a little bit about him, even though I mean, it's pretty evident. Like that's awesome that those stones were pulled to help us with the simplify energy. And let's see what we got. You know, I don't have a Bloodstone or an Angelite. Maybe one of these days I'll end up having all the cards in this amazing deck, or all the stones from this amazing deck. So we'll start with Angelite. Boom. Support is all around you. You are not alone. Help and support are always available to you, whether through your friends, family, or guardian angels. Stay open to receiving that comforting energy. Allow others into your life. Reach out when you need your community by your side. Not all of us are comfortable asking for assistance, but trust that others want to help and, in fact, are often grateful to do so. It's okay to accept, even create the support system you need and deserve. Even the strongest among us have moments of vulnerability. There is strength in allowing yourself to receive comfort and grow from a place of acceptance. So the next time someone extends a helping hand, take it with grace and gratitude. Your core question is, when was the last time you offered help? When was the last time you asked for help? Do you feel deserving of support? Your crystal action affirms saying, support is all around me. Today, practice asking for help from a friend, family member, or guardian angel, even for the smallest task. Awesome. Okay, so then we'll go to Bloodstone and we'll read a little bit about that. There it goes. Get up, get moving. Movement is momentum. It is a life force crucial to maintaining a healthy mind, body, and soul. In addition to just feeling better, when we are physically active, our mind is clearer, our mood is brighter, and our spirit is energized. Even on days when it seems hard, stand up and get your blood pumping. You might be surprised at how quickly movement can recharge you. Set specific goals to better serve the needs of our physical body and stay motivated to achieve them. Once you take the first step, kinetic energy will kick in, and soon you'll be off and running. Core questions. Where does movement and activity place in the list of your priorities? What is getting in the way of being active? How can you incorporate movement into your daily life? Your crystal action affirms saying, joyous movement energizes me. Today, do one thing that gets your blood pumping. Of all the cool stones that I feel so compelled to get, I need that stone. I need that extra bit of motivation, man. That would be amazing. Maybe I'll go to the stone store tomorrow. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. I'm not gonna read from the Book of Stones today because I feel like that really encapsulated what we needed to hear. Those stones are perfect for helping us. The support is all around you. Angelite and Bloodstone. Get up and get moving. All right, let's get one last card for the energy of the day. One last capping message for this 21st of January, or whenever you come across this. It could be any day, any of the days. Please and thank you for our highest good. One last message to help us. All right. One card out for the Lord. Wow. We'll find it. It'll happen. Boom. A stack, but we're taking the up one, right? My ability to receive is measured by how much I practice good feeling thoughts. More dragonfly energy, more changing energy, the reds into the greens, watercolors, painting. Oh my goodness. My ability to receive is measured by how much I practice good feeling thoughts. Man, yeah, we're simplifying our thoughts. We're simplifying our spaces. We're feeling good. We're finding the stability because, man, we have such open minds and such beautiful futures. Getting our blood moving, getting our minds moving. This dragonfly energy, it's such a positive, magical energy. If you see dragonflies, it's a beautiful sign. It's a beautiful sign. So, I mean, this is certainly not the dragonfly season in Ohio, but when I see them, it feels like a bit of divinity, right? There's so much positive flowing energy with that. So let's remain in those good feeling thoughts. You know, let's find out why we're having the negative ones. Let's work through them and let's just simplify. Let's just dump them right out. Let's just release it, right? Feels good to feel good. And we can. And, you know, we should. I think we should. I'll go so far to say as I think we should. So dang, thank you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Emoji King, oh my goodness. Thanks for making it in, man. I really love you guys. And I thank you for being here with me. So tomorrow is a brand new week called the 22nd. Monday the 22nd. Wow. Okay. I'm wishing you guys wonderful sleep and wonderful starts to your next week. Thank you so much. Thank you to my friends and my family. And above all, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Universe. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I'll see you guys so soon. Mwah. You've been here all along. I believe you.